everything has a kind of rhythm. And when you have a piece that has many parts, you have many rhythms within that piece. Musicians inspire me a lot. Dance inspires me because all of this is about movement and gesture. I imagine a piece, but connected with the imagining of the piece is very much the feeling of the piece. So to be really honest, I would say it happens both in my mind and my heart because it's connected, on a human level. For example, Corey's yellow chair. The first imagination I had was I looked at my son's yellow chair in the studio and I saw it explode into 12 pieces. What I was seeing in my mind were pieces that would explode instantaneously with infinite speed, instantaneously, flying out to the far reach of the universe where they would slowly slow down and then gradually get pulled back together with this gravitational field or pull. Infinite speed and instantaneous motion is not possible in the physical world. But all along the way, there's a communication between the real world and my imaginary world, and it's evolving together. A piece over here, Machine with Abandoned Doll, that was inspired one moment when I found that abandoned doll on the side of the road off of Highway 1 in California. And I had stopped to look at the ocean, and I noticed this abandoned doll in a trash heap. I picked it up, and it really spoke to me. When I was in college, I did a lot of puppetry, and the whole world of puppetry is one of the foundational art forms that's behind what I do in terms of thinking about objects as theater. The law is if it moves, it'll break. It's just a matter of time. I've thought about this a lot because I've thought about there's a graph, right, of my available time here and then the amount of pieces in the world. And at some point they cross, right? They go like this, where the more pieces in the world, the less time I have because I'm spending all my time fixing them. Right, there's a logical point where I wouldn't be able to make any more work. I just have to be fixing everything. Right. Corey's yellow chair, when I first built it, there were some components in there that were very different than what they are now. And those are evolving and changing. So I do have the impulse to want to make it better and to make it last forever, even though I know it won't. But still, it's an interesting challenge, and it's a viable thing to do as an engineer and as an artist. But I accept that at some point, all the pieces will be non-functional. At some point, they'll be non-functional. But by the same token, we only have another billion years on the planet anyway before the sun has expanded to the point where life is not supported. So, I mean, from a time point of view, if there's no time, it doesn't really matter in the end. I mean, it doesn't really matter.